The time has finally come. What have seemed like eons of leaks and rumors. Constantly seeing new things coming out for the last 5 or so years. Nintendo has unveiled their next console, the successor to the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch 2. It's a bigger Switch. And I mean, considering all the fiascos that went on with the Wii U, that was probably the best choice they could have made here. I like a good gimmicky console. I don't completely hate the Wii U's guts, but considering how strong the Switch brand was, yeah, that was probably the best choice. But yeah, Nintendo Switch 2, bigger Switch. Not much to go off of here, but I still think that trailer has some interesting things to talk about. Starting with just the actual trailer itself from like a design perspective, like it's just a hardware overview, but Nintendo managed to put a lot of character into it. Like I don't have an OLED, but like I know a lot of these changes were added there. But I mean, it still shows off the console well. Still things like the kickstand, the bigger Joy-Cons, and about the size of this thing. So, I'm a guy with big hands, and I find the Switch actually weirdly comfortable for that. But boy, do I like a nice big controller to hold in my hands for this. And I think the bigger Joy-Cons will help me on that one, so will the bigger console. So being able to have a bigger Switch is just a good thing for me personally, but I know this is not the right move for a lot of people. A lot of people prefer the Switch Lite for its form factor, which I absolutely understand. I held one, I thought it was comfortable too. And now I'm a Wii U gamepad defender, so I might not be the best person here. More on the Joy-Cons. I've been keeping up with the leaks and rumors. The joysticks will be Hall effect. I don't quite know what that means, but I know they're magnets, and I know that they probably won't drift. I've gone through 3 pairs of Joy-Cons. That's only the 3rd pair that hasn't drifted at all. The buttons and everything look about the same. There's that mysterious button underneath the home button, the C button, that they obscured in this trailer, which I find kind of hilarious. How the Joy-Cons attach, this is the part that's raising some red flags to me. Because I heard that they're attaching with magnets, which is good, but I'm not sure how it's gonna feel just slapping them on sideways like that. I'm so used to the pulling them up and out and sliding them on that I'm not sure how it's gonna feel. It'll either feel natural or it'll feel really awkward. I'm excited for that one. The final thing these Joy-Cons are offering from this trailer and following from leaks is mouse support, which, that I didn't even think about that as being a possibility for Joy-Con before. But that is such an interesting idea and such a Nintendo idea that I can't help but be quite interested in it. If the mouse support is real, what would it entail? Like, would it just be a one-off thing with the IR sensors? Or will they try to actively incorporate it into control schemes for more than just a Wario game? Like, will we see a Kid Icarus Uprising port with mouse controls? Will we see a Mario Maker with mouse controls? I don't know, but the possibilities being there at all, I find incredibly intriguing. One more thing I want to talk about the console is the aesthetics of it all. I'm not sure how I feel about the all black finish with just slight dots of color here. It kind of makes it look like any other sort of generic portable PC device. The inverted colors is a very good way to tell the Switch 2 apart from the Switch 1. And I think the colors themselves look nice. It's just, I do like me a nice colorful controller. And that's pretty much all we got for the hardware side of this. But then they did show off the brief teaser for one game, the new Mario Kart, whatever it may be. And I'm not as opinionated about the new character design this as some people are, but I can definitely see where some of the discussions we'll be having for the next several months are. And as for what little we know about the game itself, that track looked huge, and there were definitely 24 starting areas. So I think the gameplay in this one could be really unique to differentiate itself from 8 Deluxe. Also, I want to throw my hat in the ring and say, I think this is going to be Mario Kart 10. I think they count Tour as a mainline game. I think that's what the Booster Course Pass was trying to insinuate. Aside from that new Mario Kart, we didn't get any other software, which I'm a little disappointed about. We had nothing on the software side of things, which is what I'm most interested in with a new console. But knowing that a new Mario Kart is coming is good news. You can't really be mad at a new Mario Kart. We're probably not going to hear much more about this console till the April Direct, which I'm excited for. Heard the word on the street is saying we're getting another Direct soon. That's for Switch 1, which I think it needs it. And a Pokemon Presents is probably coming up soon, which super excited for Pokemon Legends ZA. And yeah, 2025 might be an interesting year for Nintendo, and I think the Switch 2 is looking like an interesting console. I need to see more games for it to justify the price tag, which is probably going to be about $400, which not sure if I want to spend that money right away for a console that hasn't proved itself yet. Knowing me, I'll probably end up trying to get it this first year, if not at launch. And other than that, yeah,